Real problems rarely arrive as neat equations. Ages, digits, money, fractions, they come as words. The skill is translation. Turn the words into a pair of linear equations, then solve. Let's practice, and wrap up the chapter. 3 habits. Name each unknown with a letter. Turn each condition into its own equation, 1 sentence, 1 equation. Then solve by substitution or elimination, and read the answer back in context. First problem. A fraction becomes 1 when we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. And it becomes 1/2 when we add 1 only to the denominator. Let the fraction be x over y. The conditions are x plus 1 over y minus 1 equals 1, and x over y plus 1 equals 1/2. Clear the fractions. The first becomes x plus 1 equals y minus 1, that is y minus x equals 2. The second becomes 2x equals y plus 1, that is 2x minus y equals 1. From the first, y equals x plus 2. Substitute, 2x minus x plus 2 equals 1, so x equals 3, and y equals 5. The fraction is 3/5. Check, 4 over 4 is 1, and 3 over 6 is 1/2. It works. Second problem. Meena withdraws 2,000 rupees in 50 and 100 rupee notes, 25 notes in all. Let x be the number of 50s and y the hundreds. Then x plus y equals 25, and 50x plus 100y equals 2,000, which simplifies to x plus 2y equals 40. Subtract the first from the second, y equals 15. Then x equals 10. So Meena got 10 50 rupee notes and 1,500 rupee notes. 10 plus 15 is 25, and 500 plus 1,500 is 2,000. Which method should you pick? If a variable is easy to make the subject, substitution is quick. If the coefficients line up nicely, elimination is quicker. Both always give the same answer, choose whichever is tidier. Your turn. 2 angles are supplementary, and the larger exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. Form a pair and find the angles. Pause the video and try it. Supplementary means they add to 180, x plus y equals 180. And the larger exceeds the smaller by 18, x minus y equals 18. Add the equations. 2x equals 198, so x equals 99, and y equals 81. The angles are 99 and 81 degrees. Let's gather the whole chapter. A solution of a pair is the point where the two lines meet. And by comparing the ratios a1 over a2, b1 over b2, and c1 over c2, we know at once whether there's one solution, none, or infinitely many. And to find that solution exactly, we have 2 algebraic methods, substitution and elimination, plus the real-world skill of building the equations from a story in the first place. That completes pair of linear equations in 2 variables. You can picture a solution, classify a pair, solve it exactly, and model real situations. Next chapter, we take on quadratic equations. Great work!